Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rose, and on this channel we're talking about self-improvement, self-development, and just ways to improve your life. So if that's something that you guys love, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Okay. So in this video guys, I'm gonna talk about how to step into your feminine energy. Okay, I know that there's an uproar on TikTok and like social media about masculine energy and feminine energy and all of these weird stuff that everybody is talking about, right? But I feel like as women we have been suppressed. We have been suppressed to step into our masculine energy. And not even that too, I don't even want to get too deep in this, but we from even coming from like slavery and a lot of that, we have been conditioned to, and most of us, especially black and Caribbean women, we have been raised to be strong and independent women, and we don't need a man for anything, and we don't need this feminine side and so we have been suppressed and bullied into our masculine energy, and it has taken over, and to the point where we don't even know how to appreciate nice things and nice gestures, which is insane and crazy. I know. So I'm just here to help us step back, redirect us back into that energy. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the art of receiving. There's also a book like this on Audible that you guys can go and read. I don't remember who it is. I'm gonna try and put the name right here, but there is a book called The Art of Receiving. Okay, the first thing I want to say is the other day I was in like a supermarket, and this guy was trying to help this girl. He was just like, oh, you want me to help with this? She was like, no, I can't help myself. And I was just like and there's a lot of women out here like this that just be like, oh, I can't do it myself. A guy opened the door for you, and it's just like, and there's a difference between receiving and appreciating stuff and entitlement. Not because he's a man that means he has to do it. Okay, there's a difference, right? But it's understanding the art of just receiving. Be in your receiving mode. Back in the day when there was in evolution, you had gods and goddesses, and men live for us, men live to please us, and all of these things. We have to start stepping back into that energy and embody that energy, because men do live to please us. Like, they love us, they appreciate us. You have to think from that mindset and stop waking up every day and thinking like, oh, men are this and men are dogs and men are this and men are that, and we should not accept help and we should not be nice to them. They're not our enemies. They're really not our enemies. Like, we have to redirect that energy a bit, right? And go into receiving mode. If a man offers to help you with something, be grateful, be thankful, let him know that you appreciate him. You know what I mean? Step into that energy of receiving. And some of us have walk up and down with a lot of repelling energy, like repelling the men don't want to assist us, men don't want to help us, men see us struggling and they just walk by us. A lot of us have that repelling energy, and do not date. Stop dating men that do not even put you in your feminine energy. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. Do not date men like that. If a man does not make you feel like you want to embody your feminine energy, leave him the hell alone, boo. Find a new one, because there are some princesses around, and I ain't even gonna get into it, right? So step into your art of receiving. Step into receiving mode, not entitlement mode, but receiving. Be open to receive help. It's okay to let a man help you. So the next one is beauty, right? I know we live in this world where there's like, oh, that's superficial to care how you look. But guys, I love psychology, I love evolutionary psychology and all of those things, right? And learning about the goddesses and the gods, okay? I've seen how much they have tried to suppress us, because The goddesses were always all about, look, they had that enchanting look. Okay, they had the enchanting look that they reeled the men in, and they thrived in their femininity and being women and all of these things, right? They thrived in that. Looks matter. Like, that's why they try to suppress us and be like, oh, don't look like this, or don't wear makeup, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying y'all should be overdoing the makeup thing, because some of y'all really be overdoing stuff, right? But like, have that little enchanting feminine energy, that little look on you, and they will do whatever, and it's not even just about looks, it's about you taking that time out by yourself as an individual to take a look in the mirror, comb your hair, fix your hair, do all of these things, spend these little feminine moments with yourself, with improving yourself, because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. When you do good, you attract good, baby. It just keeps going. Start wearing pink. I love pink. Start wearing a little bit more feminine colors, start to feel into your feminine. Wear more feminine clothes, wear more dresses. I love dresses. Okay, I have a bunch of dresses that are coming, because I love the feminine, the floral looking stuff. Like, I just love it, right? Step into your feminine energy, embody that, and beauty helps with that. Doing little adjustments, doing little face masks. Y'all know when you go to the hairdresser, or you're doing your toes, or you're doing your nails, how you just feel girly, because you're doing feminine things. Like, embody your feminine energy. So I feel like beauty does help with that. Yeah, it's not being superficial. And realistically, guys, I know a lot of people talk about, oh, being superficial, but the world is superficial. Life is superficial. Everyone is superficial. Everything is superficial, whether or not we like it. Is they get with it or you get left behind. Because if you go to a restaurant and the food look like trash, you're not gonna want to eat it, because this look weird. If somebody is looking, if you have a company and businesses and stuff like that, and investors want to invest in you, come and say, oh, they're investing in business, or they're an investor, and they're looking like a homeless person. Not saying they have to look flashy, but if they look like a homeless person, you're like, what are you investing in? Because you're not investing in you. You don't even look the part. The next thing I want to talk about is embody a positive energy. Like, what do you think about? How do you talk to yourself? Like, us as women, we are light. We are a light source. We are goddesses, and we're gods. And our light energy is what it helps us embody our femininity as well. How do you think? Right? Like, okay, if you're in a relationship and you're with a man, I'm talking a good man, I'm not talking of princesses, I'm talking good men, masculine men that embody their masculine energy. Think of the life of a man, especially like a wealthy man. I just prefer that. But picture his life, right? Where it's like, he's working, he's busy, he got a company over here, somebody robbing it. He got so much things going on. Then he got a good woman like yourself at home and stuff like that. And he has to say, oh my God, I have to provide for Pookie. I'm so delusional. But I have to provide for Pookie. And then when he's out with you, he gotta be like, okay, this is over here, this is not over there, this is one exit. Okay, why is that man looking over here? His brain is going 500 places, honey, and then your energy is over there being combative and annoying and miserable, and your energy is it's so repulsive. It's not light, it's not feminine. Your energy is so heavy. There's nothing light and magnetic and addictive about your energy, because your energy is just so negative. And understand, guys, your thoughts create your reality. If you are always thinking negative, you receive negative. When you think positive, you get positive. Be people's light. Be people's light. Also be your own light. But if, as I said, if you're in a relationship or you're dating or whatever the case might be a light. Step into your feminine energy and be a light source. Be a light source, because don't let people suck your energy now. But be a light source. Be light, be fun, be light. Life is so beautiful to be mad every single day and negative every single day. You don't need to be fighting. And being feminine also does not make you weak. I see this going around a lot of times. Being feminine does not make you weak. Being feminine makes you beautiful and enchanting and alluring, and you get what you want in this life, because we as women, as goddesses and God never put up on this earth and to struggle and all these negative things. Like, we choose a negative life for ourselves for some strange reason. But step into your feminine energy, embody your feminine energy, attract good things to you, attract good people to you, attract those good opportunities to you that are waiting on you, because you are thinking positive and you're moving in a positive light. So guys, this is basically the end of the video. I'm gonna make other videos talking about your feminine energy. This is just a startup to really just step into your your feminine energy. Think about things and situations that has happened in your life that you feel like you could have addressed better. And also, feminine energy is not letting anybody stepping on you either just because you choose a feminine path. You can address a situation or address people in a more feminine way. You don't have to be always loud and boisterous to prove your point or to express your point in any situation. You can still be light-hearted, feminine with it, and still get that respect and create that standard and that boundaries, doing it in a more feminine, light-hearted way. Okay, we don't have to be at wars with the men and people to prove what we have to say as women. So yeah, girls, step into that feminine energy, embody that. Like, we created these men, like they came from us. Okay, we created them. So step into that energy of knowing that you're a god, you're a goddess, you're a princess, you are that girl, you are where it's at. Okay, step into that. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, comment below what other videos you guys would want to see, and just embody goddess energy, because that's where it's at. We are where it's at. We're the it things. Okay.